Hi there, science fans. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of sexual orientation. This is all about what makes a person feel attracted to others. Is it boys liking girls? Is it girls liking girls? Maybe it's boys liking boys. Maybe it's all of the above. Sexual orientation is about who you're attracted to, and it's a natural part of being human. For a long time, people thought sexual orientation was a choice. But guess what? Science tells a different story. It turns out that lots of things contribute to who we are attracted to. It's not just one thing, it's a whole bunch of things working together. Think of it like baking a cake. You need flour, sugar, eggs, a whole recipe to get it just right. Sexual orientation is kind of like that. We're going to explore those ingredients today. We'll look at genes, those tiny blueprints that make us who we are. We'll investigate hormones, those chemical messengers that zip around our bodies. And we'll even examine the world around us to see how it can shape our attractions. Get ready for an awesome adventure into the science of sexual orientation. Let's get started. Have you ever wondered why some people are left-handed? It's partly because of their genes. Genes are like instructions passed down from parents to children. They help determine our hair color, eye color, and even whether we can roll our tongues. Scientists have been studying whether genes play a role in sexual orientation too. Identical twins share the exact same genes, while fraternal twins share about half. Some studies have found higher rates of same-sex attraction in identical twins. Another way scientists study genes is through GWAS, a giant treasure hunt through our DNA. In 2019, a big GWAS study found genes that might be associated with same-sex behavior. But genes don't tell the whole story. Our environment and life experiences also play a big role. Genes might be part of the recipe, but they're not the only ingredient. Did you know that the environment inside our mother's womb can have a lasting impact on our development? Prenatal hormones might be especially important for sexual orientation. One clue is the fraternal birth order effect. Men with older brothers are slightly more likely to be gay. This only holds true for biological brothers. The hormonal mechanism hypothesis explains this. A mother's body might develop an immune response to male-specific proteins. This could affect hormone levels reaching the fetus. Remember, this is just one piece of the puzzle. From an evolutionary standpoint, homosexuality presents a bit of a head-scratcher. If people who are attracted to the same sex are less likely to have children, wouldn't those genes gradually disappear over time? It's a good question. But as always in science, things are rarely simple. Enter the gay uncle hypothesis. This theory suggests that while gay men might not have children of their own, they could still play a vital role in helping raise their nieces and nephews. This extra care and support could increase the survival and reproductive success of their relatives who share many of their genes. Some studies have shown that gay men tend to be more generous and nurturing towards their nieces and nephews compared to heterosexual men. However, it's important to note that this research is still in its early stages, and more studies are needed to confirm these findings. The gay uncle hypothesis is just one possible explanation for how same-sex attraction might persist in the population despite its apparent evolutionary disadvantage. It highlights the complex interplay between genes, behavior, and survival. Who knows what other fascinating discoveries await us as we continue to explore this topic? Can a mother pass on homosexuality? Exploring maternal transmission. Some say homosexuality runs in families. Scientists wonder if there's a biological component, especially through the mother's side. A study found gay men often have gay male relatives on their mother's side. This led to speculation about gay genes passed from mother to son. But findings must be approached with caution. Family trees are complex and shared environments play a role. Self-reported data can be biased. More research is needed to confirm maternal transmission, separate science from personal beliefs to avoid harmful stereotypes. Approach this topic with sensitivity and respect for all individuals. Section 6. Nature versus nurture, untangling environmental and social influences. We've explored genes and hormones, but what about the world around us? Can our environment and social experiences influence our sexual orientation? Absolutely. Think about it, we're constantly bombarded with messages about gender roles, relationships, and what society expects of us. These messages can shape our understanding of ourselves and our attractions. Research has shown that family dynamics, peer groups, cultural norms, and even exposure to different ideas and perspectives can all play a role in shaping sexual orientation. For example, growing up in a supportive and accepting environment might make it easier for individuals to explore and embrace their true identities. It's important to remember that sexual orientation is fluid and can evolve over time. While some people might identify with the same sexual orientation throughout their lives, others might experience shifts or changes in their attractions. There's no single right way to experience sexual orientation, and everyone's journey is unique. Section 7, Epigenetics, unlocking the secrets written on our genes. Hold on to your lab coats, science fans, because things are about to get even more fascinating. We're entering the world of epigenetics, a cutting-edge field that explores how our environment and experiences can actually change the way our genes work. Think of it like this. If our genes are the hardware, then epigenetics is the software that tells them what to do. Our environment and experiences can flip certain genetic switches on or off, influencing how our genes are expressed. Pretty cool, huh? Some scientists believe that epigenetic modifications could play a role in sexual orientation. For example, exposure to certain chemicals or stress during critical periods of development might alter gene expression in ways that influence sexual attraction. However, research on epigenetics and sexual orientation is still in its infancy. We've got a lot more to learn about how these complex interactions work and what role they might play in shaping who we are attracted to. Section 8, challenging conversion therapy. Why science says no. For years, some individuals and organizations have promoted the harmful and discredited practice of conversion therapy. This practice, often rooted in prejudice and misinformation, claims to be able to change a person's sexual orientation from gay or bisexual to straight. But here's the thing, science says no. Decades of research have consistently shown that conversion therapy is ineffective, harmful, and can have lasting negative consequences on mental health and well-being. The American Psychological Association, the American Medical Association, and numerous other reputable medical and mental health organizations have all denounced conversion therapy as unethical and potentially dangerous. Sexual orientation is a fundamental aspect of who we are, and attempts to change it are not only futile but also deeply damaging. It's crucial to rely on evidence-based information and support the LGBTQ+ community by rejecting these harmful practices. Section 9, the science of acceptance, using research to combat discrimination. Science has a powerful role to play in promoting understanding and combating discrimination. By uncovering the biological and environmental factors that contribute to sexual orientation, we can challenge outdated beliefs and promote acceptance and equality for all. When we understand that sexual orientation is a natural variation of human diversity, just like height, eye color, or handedness, it becomes much harder to justify discrimination based on who someone loves. Science provides the evidence we need to create a more just and equitable society where everyone feels safe and valued. Research has shown that when LGBTQ+ individuals experience acceptance and support, their mental and physical health improves. On the other hand, discrimination and prejudice have been linked to increased rates of depression, anxiety, and other health problems. By creating a more inclusive and accepting society, we can improve the well-being of all individuals, regardless of their sexual orientation. In Section 10, the future of sexual orientation research, unanswered questions and exciting possibilities. While we've made significant strides in understanding sexual orientation, the journey of scientific discovery is far from over. There are still many unanswered questions and exciting possibilities on the horizon. Researchers are using cutting-edge technologies to delve deeper into the complex interplay of genes, hormones, environment, and epigenetics. We're learning more about the brain regions involved in sexual attraction and the role of neurochemicals in shaping our desires. As our understanding grows, we can develop more effective interventions to support LGBTQ+ individuals facing discrimination, prejudice, and health disparities. We can also use this knowledge to educate the public, challenge harmful stereotypes, and foster a more inclusive and accepting world for all. Section 11. Conclusion: embracing diversity, one study at a time. So there you have it, science fans. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of sexual orientation, exploring the intricate interplay of genes, hormones, environment, and more. We've learned that sexual orientation is a complex and multifaceted aspect of human identity, shaped by a combination of nature and nurture. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of sexual orientation, one thing remains crystal clear. Diversity is a strength, not a weakness. By embracing our differences and celebrating the rich tapestry of human experience, we create a more vibrant, compassionate, and just world for all. Remember, science is a journey of continuous discovery, and there's always more to learn. So keep asking questions, stay curious, and let's keep exploring the wonders of the world around us together.